Hello, welcome everyone. This is Dark Lord again with another Elden Ring video. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 easy techniques with which you can defeat Malenia. So let's start with the first one. So in the first one, I'm going to use sorcery, and this is death sorcery that I'm talking about. And the technique is I'm going to use Bloodhound Fang, which is level 10 upgraded. Basically, I'm using it for my Mimic because I'm going to call my Mimic, and he is very good in using this Bloodhound Fang. And then I'm going to use Prince of Death Staff because I'm going to use the death sorcery, and this staff basically boosts the death sorcery. So where is it? So here is it. It is level 24 upgraded for me. And as far as my armor is concerned, I'm going to take Fia's and Spellblade's armor combined. And for the talisman, I'm going to use Green Turtle Talisman, Radagon Icon to shorten the spell casting time, and Graven School Talisman and Graven Mass Talisman, which increases the potency of the sorcery. So now I think we are ready to go and make a fight against Malenia, and let's do it. So I'm going to use Terra Magica first, and then I'm going to use this Ancient Death Renkur magic, and basically my Mimic will also be doing the same. He will also have the staff in his hand, and he basically he would be using the Bloodhound Fang to do melee attacks, and whenever he would have chance, he would definitely use the Death Sorcery. So let's go inside and face Malenia now. Okay, so once we are into the arena, I'm going to call Mimic here. And let me take the Terra Magica and let me fill up my HP. And now I'm ready to hit Malenia with Ancient Dance Renkur. And you will see that this will quickly take away her HP. And now my Mimic is also doing the same thing. I mean, just have a look around. He's also doing the same. He's also using Death Magic against her. And this is wonderful. Just have a look around. Just see how quickly we are taking her HP. And this is the beauty of this spell. I mean, it's wonderful against Malenia. I really like this spell against Malenia. Every time I have used it, I have just ripped her apart. So the first phase is very quickly over, you can see, and now we are into the second phase. And for the second phase, basically, you have to run past Malenia. You have to get behind her. Once you are behind her, you have the chance to fill up your FP and HP. And I'm going to do the Terra Magica again, and then again I'm going to spam up with all these death sorceries. Okay, so let's see. Just have a look at the HP. It's draining so fast. Just have a look at it. Wow, that's awesome. So we are almost done. Okay, so we have defeated Malenia. This was the first technique. Now let me show you the second technique, which involves a melee attack. And this time we are going to use the Gargoyle's Greatsword at the quality affinity. And I'm going to use an Ash of War on it, which is called as Stormblade, and you will see that this is a wonderful Edge of War against her again. So I'm going to use Green Turtle Talisman, and then I'm going to use Viridian Ember Medallion, which is +2, and then I'm going to use Shard of Alexander to increase the attack power of a skill, and I'm going to use Rotten Winged Insignia, which increases the power on the successive attacks. Basically, I'm going to use Edge of War that consumes my stamina, so I'm basically trying to increase my stamina. And for the Ash of War, basically, you have to buy it from Rickerson Bernald in the Limgrave area. Let me show you. It's here in the War Master Shack. You have to purchase it from him for 1800 tunes. It's very early area, so obviously I think everyone should have it. And if you don't have, you can basically purchase it from him. So we are ready now. So my Mimic is also going to take the same sword. So the technique is again same. I'm going to call up my Mimic once I'm entering the arena, and then I will fill up my HP, and then I'm going to use this Ash of War. One more thing that I forgot to tell you is about the Floss of Wondrous Physic. I'm using Green Crystal Knot in it, which also increases the stamina. So now let's start using our Ash of War. Now you have to be careful when you are using this Ash of War, because you see it kind of attracts Malenia towards you because it has a staggering effect, and once you are hitting it, it staggers her, and then she draws her attention towards you. So you have to be careful that your Mimic is actively engaging her. Otherwise, if your Mimic is not engaging her, then she will draw her attention towards you, which might be problematic if you are not very good in dodging and avoiding all the attacks that she makes, especially the water flow dance. But have a look at the power of this Ace of War. We are taking her down very quickly, and up till now we haven't taken any damage from her. And just look at the stagger. Wow, I mean, this is awesome. Oh my goodness, this was for me. I didn't notice that she's doing an attack against me. So the first phase is over again very quickly. Now for the second phase, as I told you, you have to go past her again, and you have to stay here, and you have to start using your Ace of Wars. Just have a look at it. Just be careful that you don't go very near against these petals, otherwise they will do you damage, and they can also make you scarlet rot. So just make sure that you are away from them and not very near it, but you can keep using your Age of War. Oh my goodness, just have a look at it. Now this is what I was talking about. Well, this burst open and it hit me so hard that it took almost 75% of my health, and I mean, this was a perfect fight, but still then, I mean, we have defeated Malenia. You saw that. It's very easy technique, and you can do it quickly. Now, for the third technique, I'm going to use an incantation which is called a Scurrying Blade Flame, and I'm going to use it with a seal which is called as Othslayer Seal, which you can find it in the Stormwell Castle. Where is it? Let me show you on the map. So yeah, it's over here. So you can get this seal from here, and this Scurrying Blade Flame basically is Othslayer incantation. So this seal basically boosts this incantation. And for the talisman, I'm again going to use Green Turtle Talisman and Godfrey Icon and Faithful Canvas Talisman and Flux Canvas Talisman to increase the potency of my incantations. And again, because my stamina, I'm just concerned about my stamina, because I'm going to use all these incantations and magics and Age of Wars, which all consume your stamina. So you have to make sure that your stamina is good. So this is how this Scurrying Blade Flame looks like. It spawns to a wider area, and you can find it here in the windmill area after you defeat the Godskin Apostle. I have made a video on it. If you want to, you can check that out. I will also drop a link in the description. And you can also check the card here if you want to see this video right now. But anyways, now we are ready for the fight, and I think we should take her down with this wonderful, very powerful incantation. And you will see that she is again very weak against this Death Sorcery and this Othslayer incantations. So just let's go inside and call the Mimic again to divert Malenia so that we can use our incantation. So let's call the Mimic. Where are you, Mimic? Come on. Please divert her so that we can defeat her easily. So now my Mimic is up, and here comes Malenia. So just wait for a while so that your Mimic engages her again, and then we are going to use our incantation from behind. Now just have a look at this. Now just have a look at the amount of damage that we are giving her. Wow, I mean, this is outstanding. I mean, this is outstanding. Just look at this. Look at this. Well, she is also refilling her HP or by giving damage to my Mimic. But again, I mean, we are going to overpower her. Just keep using your incantation and it will do wonders. Just have a look at it. We are almost taking her down. We are almost down. Yeah, the first phase is over now. And for second phase, again, basically you have to go behind her. You have to de-engage yourself, go behind her, fill up your FP, HP, and then start attacking her. So let's see if we can. Yeah, so just have a look at the spawn also. I mean, it's so widely spread, so it's going so far away. We don't have to get near Malenia. So that is one good thing about this incantation also. Just have a look at it. She is, oh my goodness, she is against me now. Oh, just let's see. Yeah, so we are out of her attack area now again. So let's again start giving her damage. And I think we are going to make another no-hit video. And I think, yeah, this should be good. This should be good. Yeah, my goodness, where are you falling? Okay, so she was falling. Oh, my Mimic is down. Oh my goodness, my FP is also down. But she takes a while from recovering this. So I think we will take her down until she recovers. Yeah, so we have taken it down. So that was the third technique. Now for the fourth technique, we are going to use another incantation, which is from the Giant's inventory. which is called as Giant's Flame Take Thee. And for the weapons, I'm going to again use Bloodhound Fang, which is level 10 upgraded again from my Mimic, and then I'm going to use a Giant Seal, which is level 24 upgraded. You can take this Giant Seal from this area here. It's called the Giant's Conquering Heroes Grave. It's near Zamor Ruins. You can come here and conquer the grave and take this wonderful seal. And as far as my talismans are concerned, this time I'm going to use Flux and Faithful Canvas talismans, and I'm going to use Old Lord's Talisman, which basically extends the effect of my spell duration for both incantations and sorcery. And then again, I'm going to use Green Tail Talisman to increase the stamina. Now you can get this incantation from this area, which is called as Guardian's Garrison. Basically, you have to defeat the Guardian of this garrison, and then you have to take a book, and then you have to learn this wonderful incantation. And it is a very powerful incantation, as you will see in this video also. We are going to defeat Malenia with these fireballs. So let's go and let's fight Malenia. But before that, let me rest here so that I can fill up my all FP and HP. And now let's start the fight. We are quite ready. And again, the technique would be same. I would be calling my Mimic once I enter into the arena. And then I will fill up my HP and then I would choose the incantations. Well, let's enter into the arena and let's call our Mimic. So now the Mimic is here. So now the other thing is I have to wait a little bit so that my Mimic engages her, and then I will start using my fireballs. So now I'm going to use the fireballs. Now this is again a very good choice against Malenia because we are at a distance. We are not near Malenia. That's the first thing. And I would suggest everyone to stay away from Malenia if you're not very good at dodging and melee attacks. So just make sure that you are at a distance and using your all the incantations and sorcery, and try to use those incantations and sorceries which stagger her, or maybe you can also use the Ash of Force that stagger her. That is a good strategy to fight her because her attacks are very powerful and they are very quick. You can see that she just dodges very quickly. She just runs away from everything and then she comes up very quickly. So you have to make sure that she is staggered every now and then so that you can defeat her easily. Now we are done with the first phase. Now for the second phase, again we are going behind her, and then from here we are going to throw these fireballs at her. And you will see that this will take away her HP very quickly. Now let's see if my Mimic. So my Mimic has half of his HP, so I think it's fine, and I think we can take Malenia down, and I think we won't be losing our Mimic also. So let's see. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. I think a couple of more, maybe a couple of more. Yeah, one more. And here it is. So yeah, Malenia is defeated again. So now that was the fourth technique, and fifth and the last is a very funny technique, and this time I'm going to use some flies. So I'm going to use the Bloodhound Fang for my Mimic again, and then I'm going to use a Dragon Communion Seal, which is level 9 upgraded for me. And for the talisman, I'm going to use Old Lord's Talisman, Dragon Icon, Faithful Canvas Talisman, and Flux Canvas Talisman to increase the potency of my incantations. And the incantation that I'm going to use is Swarm of Flies. Yeah, this time. But then again, this is again the same thing. This incantation again has a very good staggering effect against Malenia, and you will see that the main thing is I want to stagger her more often, and that's how we are going to defeat her easily. So let's call the Mimic so that it can divert Malenia, and then we are going to use flies against her, and you will see that the flies will give her a good amount of damage, and they will definitely annoy her a lot. So let's throw flies at Malenia. Now the good technique is that you need to be a bit near Malenia because you want these flies to burst into Malenia. Otherwise, if you are away from her, Malenia is very good at dodging and she can quickly run away, or she can also dodge these flies, or maybe these flies doesn't have enough range to defeat Malenia. So just make sure that you are near her. It may give you a little bit of damage, but then again, you will see that these flies once burst into Malenia, they will take a lot of her HP. Just have a look around. They are not these flies. They are not letting her even stand still. So just have a look at this. I mean, this is wonderful. Just look at this. I mean, this is awesome. So we have defeated the first phase. And now for the second phase, again, as you all know, what we have to do, we have to go behind her and engage ourselves. And then from here, we are going to fill up our FP, HP, whatever we have to do. And then we are going to throw our incantations, and which is flies this time. So let's throw these flies at her and let's see if we can help our mimic, because my mimic has little health now. Well. Just look at this. Just look at this trigger. Just look at this trigger. Well, this is for me, I think. No, this is for my mimic. Just this one was for me. Oh my goodness, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So we have dodged carefully. So yeah. Oh my goodness, she is all up against me. Well, where's my mimic? My mimic, do do the wonders, divert her. Okay, so my mimic is almost down, so we have to take her quickly again. Yeah, but I mean, just have a look around. So we have defeated Malenia. So these are the 5 easy techniques. I hope that you like the video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe channel to support. Thank you for watching and have a very nice day.